Okay, yeah, so it's been a long time since I've been in Game Maker. It just asked to update, so I have no idea what that even means in terms of what's new with the software. What's going on, Kit? Um, so I feel like no time like the present. How come this is not working? How's your week been, Kit? How are things? Anything new in your world? Oh, wait, what? Sorry, I'm just trying to get some. There we go. I'll change it to be something else. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, so it's been too long since I've messed with Game Maker, so I probably don't know anything or remember anything that I've done. Let's see if this just works. I forget. This is just a platformer that I made a while ago, and it's not anything crazy. I tried to like make it a bouncing ball that like noticeably spins. I forgot about that. I thought he was still a square. It's been a while since I've messed with this. And then he has a double jump. I forget. I kind of just stopped. And then it's like, you can't do anything. And it's like, find the key. And I was like learning how to like prompt text. And for some reason I was breaking this. So now you can get stuck on there, which I should fix, but I'm like, okay, I will find the key. It's behind this bush. And then you get the key, and you're with key, and then the door opens. And then I had this thing where like if you die, it's like try jumping. And then I tried to I think this is where I tried to start implementing lives and something new. Oh. Let me get the actual chat in front of me. Let's see. I don't. It's not so much as an 8 ball as it's just like a line. I think I found like a ball with like a noticeable mark, as if it's like here's the shiny part that um you know this is the reflection kind of thing. So let's see. I gotta remember how to use Game Maker. Oh, we didn't get to room 3. This is one thing I don't love that they make it like a giant thing. I'd rather like okay, I guess they kind of fixed it. I didn't like the layout of Game Maker originally. I don't remember how to move stuff. How do you It's not room, it's is it room? Edit. I need my mouse. Where did my mouse go? Fuck, I don't remember. how to edit what's in the room. There's objects, and you can give functionality to different objects and have collisions, sprites, tile sets, but it won't let me do anything. Because we have the wall tile. I don't remember. Room editor. Layers room 2. So do I have to edit this? Is that what it was? Sprites. Because this just needs to kind of shift down a little bit, but I don't remember where you do that. Like that. Can I control shift thing? Can I just control A? No. Control shift? Yeah. Okay, that's better. So I guess as long as I'm in this window, I'm able to click tile sets. That should kind of move over. Let's see. I was also curious how to spawn us in oops, you can't see it when I do that. And my water bottle's in the way. There's something in my water bottle. I was just hoping there was a way that we could spawn ourselves into level 2 instead of going into level 1 every time. Add water. Add water to the mix. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So I'm just doing the typical like platformer where it's like, okay, here's a puzzle, here's a puzzle. So this is just like, here's a door. You see it, you try it first, it prompts you, and then you're like, okay, well, I'll go get the key. And then this is simply just, you double jump, and then try to get it on your apex of the jump so you can understand double jump. And then I haven't programmed this room, the third room, at all. And that's the extent of my learning. Let's see if we can remember how to do this again. Layer properties. Grab it all. Apparently Control A doesn't work. I think things got kind of shifted around when we updated. I guess I can get rid of that. And this is the end of the room. You're saying this should be water? Simple platform goes a long way. Yeah, so the thing that I wanted to do is next get my practice in with this. And then when I feel comfortable with like just programming, then start to try and get into a text adventure. I think that'd be kind of fun. But let's see. So let's remember how where's objects? How did we program message to player? How did we program this? I said okay, so this one's find the key. I wrote this a long time ago, so it's a lot of remembering exactly what's what. So that's just drawing that. That's the message to player. Where's the condition? Find the key. What did I do? Like, room 1. No, it was room 2. End of level 2, end of level... I thought I put something along the lines of if I fell below the level, then die, and also... How did I get this in here? I have this hint. Was it on the player? It might be on the player. Yeah, outside a room, and then I said, for room 1. Oh, in the room, if room is equal to 1, made it here. Oh, I just wanted to... I was messing around with it, but was that not the right one? Oh, that's... I think I wanted to be able to know that I was hitting this if condition. Yeah, 1 made it here too. Start. I'm trying to remember where the fuck we put. Going beyond, because this doesn't seem finished. Instant create. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're throwing this hint, but now we also want to. How do we? That's what I want to do. How do you search this thing? Lives. Lives. Variable is a global scope and is used to hold a numeric value, which is usually used for the player's lives. So if place meaning that health equals that, if health is less than or equal to... I don't really love that. Oh, they just don't have it in brackets because it's only lives equals that -1. But where do you... How do you display lives? Display... Oh. Display... lives... Meter. I don't really want to watch a video on stream though. That's... So this is universal. Let me see what this does. So it's green, so it understands lives. But how do I... how do we do it? So where's room start? How do we do like a game start? So this is the creation. Create insert description here. This equals. What's going on, Richie? Let's say you start with variable walk space only for. Oh, what did I get rid of? Did I just get rid of a comp? I put a space. It's just a warning anyway. I know, ew. Gross. Okay, so we'll just say lives equals 6, right? I don't know how to display it though. And if we go outside of the room, then we just decrease the lives. Oh bother, I'm gonna throw this up here. I can't fucking see it down in the little window. Hold on, actually. No, they're doing a whole. They're not doing a lot of. Trying to just get a base of what they're doing. When do they bring? I want to know what they're bringing in. Are they I'm assuming they're making it some sort of object. Yeah, hold on. Create object. Call it lives. Lives. No sprite for now. We'll actually create new. Whatever. We'll make it in a second. Add event. Draw. This guy's not really doing any programming though. Let's see. How do I add game over screen and lives? Draw instance lives, if place a meeting. Yeah, we already saw this. I want to change the way my life count is displayed, as it appears too small and frankly boring to look at. So they draw lives, display, set size, text lives. So that's the actual text. Plus string. Oh, plus the actual variable. As a string. It cast it as a string, but where's lives? Oh, it's a global variable. And then some others like draw, like how it's stylized. But where do I even put this? Let me see. Room one. No, because it's weird. Room doesn't like have, as far as I know, it doesn't have actual functionality like that. What are these? Yeah, okay. And hint is a draw. Lives is a draw. So let's display set size, text, live, string, live. Let's see. No. I forget what prompts this. It's the player. Oh, okay. And we'll do science and technology category. Fancy, yeah. Going out of the box. Lives. Object. I forget what. So it's text, lives. So this should just, I believe, start at the beginning of it, right? No, I still don't see it. Unless it's just behind. I'm gonna eat a burger and chill with the lady. Nice. Go feed her a burger. Enjoy that burger. Thanks for coming around at all. I'm always surprised when people come around to these because I know that it's not what most people on Twitch just want to see video games, so I totally get that. Thanks for coming and popping in and saying hello. Because I gotta do better at speaking anyway. I'm gonna go to this. Draw set, color. I'm gonna try and copy what I already have. I don't know what that other guy had, but kind of like it's always good spending time piece, of course. Okay, well, he never drew it, so that's one thing he didn't do that I've known that you're supposed to do. I'm also not saving it, so I'm kind of forgetting that process. Lives, player. Let's try that. Okay, so there's lives is 6. I can figure out how to move it, but let's get to the second level, or the second, the second room. Let's get our key here. And if I die, oops, I can't read what it says because I have my little hint in the same exact location, so that was a farce. I forgot. So, lives. for consistency. Lives already in use, must be unique. Oh, okay, well. Lives. OBJ. Oh, I think they suggest doing it in this OBJ Lives. Do you have to pay for this software? I've already paid for it. I got it during Black Friday a long time ago. And I don't know about Unity. I think one of them you have to. If it's not Unity, it's Unreal. I always get the two kind of mixed up. I'm gonna rename that. OBJ Lives. And let's go back down to that, and I will put it. Fuck. I don't know the frame of the thing, so I'm assuming this is X and this is Y. So I don't know. Let's make this 1,000 and make this 600. That's beyond. Oh, wasn't there 5 seconds ago when I had it as it has 1,000? What? Right, am I crazy? I don't... Is that not the Y coordinates? What is that? Am I going the wrong direction? Yeah, I guess I'm going in the wrong direction. It's from the top, not from the bottom. And then I guess this is from the left? Or is it? Let's see if it's from the right. I guess that's fine. It's from the left. Oh, fuck. I just hit a collision that wait, hold on. What's up with that? I broke it. It's broken. Or did I seize it? Look at that. Well, I can't just get rid of that window. The runner. There we go. Try that again. No, get out of here. I gotta get rid of that. I'm gonna be made fun of. So it should go down to 5. Yeah, so lives is now 5. That's simple enough. Stop it. I didn't mean to leave that. I should have done it. And then the silly little like it's a mocking thing of like try jumping. It should say try double jumping actually, but whatever. I just wanted to I don't really care the specifics. I just want to see that I can understand the some of the syntax of this program. I don't have a thing. What about respawning? Let's look how that's done. How to respawn character. Play respawn and lives. Oh, just create an instance again. Let me see. But like with a key press or something. Where is the creation of my player? I already forget. No. Room start. If how do we, where's the outside of room? I think we did it by the floor. No, how did we? I guess it's is it a thing? Other? Yeah, it's a known, it's like a known event. So I don't really need an if else for this. Or if I forget what what's the key press? Key jump. Is it? Outside room if key return. Key keyboard variable return key continue constant variable function jump left. Where did we establish those? Key right. Oh, I need a keyboard check. That's and then variable key. That's what it is. That's a show debug. Key enter equals ek enter. Yeah. Okay, key enter. I'm assuming we just bring him back to where it was. Thanks for the lurk, Prius. How's it going? If you're actually there. Room start. Object player X. Because I believe X object player is obviously the object, but the X start I believe is just, oh, it might bring him way back to the first room. I'd assume it's whatever X and Y of this object right here per room. And let's try it, test it, or not. Why wouldn't it let me? Because it's already there. Did I save this? I should have a spawn into the second room. At least figure out how. Broken collision. Enter doesn't seem to do anything. If key enter. How do we end of level room go to how did we do this? From other variable door. I guess we could do this too. The hint after we press enter. I forget how to determine where you start. Oh, that right there. I saw something about a home. How do we make the second room a home? See how there's like this right here? There, let's try if that brings us to room 2 instead of having to do the key every time. Okay, cool. I'm dead. Enter's not doing anything. That's no. Should be getting rid of that at the very least. So let's go back to this and go back to this. Oh, is it because I mean we're getting into this if. We're getting into that if. But I mean there is an else, but we should be getting to this if as well. Right? Getting to if of enter press. Oops. Yeah, I don't see it. I see them made it here. I'm wondering if it's not like if it's not just consistently looking for it, like this just happens and that's it. It's not openly looking for like this happens instantaneously and it's not looking for it's not an event that's looking for something that might happen later on. Oh, it's checked pressed? Is that what the function is? I forget. Let me try that. No, not that either. Out of curiosity. Can you bulk comment? Oh, I'll just do that then. Yeah, no, it wasn't that. I didn't know if it was like just dismiss, like returning out of that function because of that other stuff that I had. Wasn't sure. Okay, so that's not it. Um. What's going on, Potato? How are things? How is life? What do I want? Outside room, game maker. Let's understand that function, if anything. Other events, there are a number of other special events, yada yada yada. Outside room. This event is triggered while or when an instance goes outside of the room and is based on check done against the assigned sprite and its properties of the instance, so that even if you have set the image XY scale to a value other than 1, the event will only be triggered when the whole sprite would be out of the screen. The event is typically used for things like bullets, where they are destroyed once they leave the room, so you don't have to end up with millions of bullets flying infinitely and causing your game to slow down. Note that this event is only triggered once. There he is, probably why. When the instance leaves the room initially. I think that's why. Other than that, how is Florida? Are you like closer to Miami? Are you closer to Pensacola? Are you closer to Key West? Are you closer to West Palm? Are you closer to Orlando? Are you closer to Tallahassee? Are you closer to what's another popular one? Is Saratoga? Is that Florida? No, that's California, isn't it? I don't know if I like this. I can't read this thing down where it is. Saratoga Springs. That's New York? I don't know shit. No, that's Saratoga County. Isn't there Saratoga something? No, I guess it is New York. Why did I think that was Florida? They're just all the major cities of Florida. I used to work for a company that was based out of West Palm. Or, what's another? It was West Palm. It was a mix of West Palm and, I don't know. What's the other fucking... I thought it was... Oh, Wellington. Wellington and West Palm. It was like within that kind of area, which is close to the eastern side of Florida, eastern middle side of Florida, which is close to what's another? Because I mean, what are the major airports that you catch? Isn't there 2 major airports? And there's Daytona Beach, there's Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers was the other one I was digging for. That's where my grandmother has a house. Fort Myers. There's a bunch of forts. I'm assuming when we're fighting, we're thinking we needed to save the country from people coming over by land or sea, so we have a bunch of forts. Fort Lauderdale. Okay. So what am I doing wrong? Oh, we kind of figured it out. It's instantaneous. It's initial. The instance, sorry, once the instance leaves the room initially, so that's it. It's like a trigger. It's not waiting for me to press a key. So I guess I can't use outside room. I mean, can I just put a variable? Is outside room of like a condition or an instance? What am I thinking? I'm thinking so I guess create. And get rid of this. Got to walk like 1K miles to get to Tiny. What? I just got to walk like 1K miles to get to... I'm not in Florida. My grandmother has a house in Florida, but I'm not in Florida. I'm in Boston. And I worked remotely for this company that was out of Florida. Yeah, I don't live in Florida. You couldn't pay me to live in Florida. Fuck Florida. And I say that with the utmost respect. If is that like a thing outside? Could I do like a global variable to suggest that we're now outside of the room? I just don't fucking remember how to make global variables. Global variable game maker. Global.food equals. So we can get rid of this and do that here. Grab this. And then global dot outside of room. Oh, they like to do the underscores. Equals false. No, equals true. At the moment this is triggered. Variable outside of room only reference once. Create if global dot outside of room equals true and key enter. It's wrong. God, if... God, if expected... Is it not... Is it... I think it's double ampersand. Isn't it kind of weird that the US has a state called New England and one called New Mexico? No, it's not a state called New England. It's a group of states called New England. New England is made up of Connecticut, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. I think that's it. Maryland. New England. Did I get them all? Did I win? So just like a list. Composition: Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Vermont. I said I meant instead of Maryland, I meant Rhode Island. I was going too deep. Right? Is that what I said? I feel like I added one and accidentally said Maryland instead of Rhode Island. Yeah, it's not like a physical state. It's just this body of area right here. Like that's Maine. This is Massachusetts. That's Vermont. New Hampshire's right here. I guess it goes like Vermont, New Hampshire. Connecticut is like this little sliver right here. And Rhode Island's below Massachusetts, so I guess it's like right here. And I think they just called that because it was some of the original colonies, like it was a little New England. I don't know. I'm assuming New Mexico because I'm assuming Spain or whoever conquered Mexico with the whole Aztecs and Mayans and Cortez and all that stuff. They probably went to Mexico, called it Mexico, and then when there was some establishment like in the United States, instead of being creative, they just called it the New Mexico. Or maybe it was colonists after that. I don't know the history behind that. Maybe US should have changed North Dakota to New Canada. Yeah, I know, it's kind of like the same thing. So you're making a video game? Yeah, I'm just working on something that I've already been working on a while ago. I haven't been attending to it, so I'm trying to do better. Because I think next, what I want to do is make a text adventure game so I can take your storyline and put it to actual logic. Ow. And maybe get like find some artist online who can do our drawings. I don't know. It's just an idea. I need to find a better way to sit. This is not comfortable. Okay, that's better. Kind of. What was I working on? So the global variable. Oh, it was complaining about something or other. I wasn't really paying attention. If Is it not like the double ampersand? Am I wrong about that? No, it's not that. Because it's that's why. The assertion. Right? No, that's not it. Get if expected. Got if, and then I want a parentheses, which it has. Oh, it's probably just mad about this. I kind of like forgot this up here. Doesn't come back out. I would love to let me finish my march through my march though. Oh, by March? Yeah, no rush. I mean, this is all just like some second-hand idea, kind of like for whenever anybody has time to mess around with it. I love to keep talking, but I have to go. Enjoy Florida. What am I doing wrong? Oh, now it's fine. Okay, so it doesn't like. Is it and? I forget the syntax already. I thought it was. Look for another example. No, it's. Do I really? Oh, do I have to put it in parentheses like that? I don't remember. I guess like. Is it gonna complain the moment I have this? And. Or did I fix it and it was just like, yeah, it does not like that, does it? So it has to be like this. I don't like that syntax. How do you feel about that, Richie? If you're there. It's like that. You don't put the whole condition in a parenthesis. You just you put them in individual parentheses. Okay, let's try that. If that and key press. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's so that's the whole learning. Oop, didn't like that. Not set before. Ah, fuck. I thought it was global though. Where do I set it globally? I probably have to initialize it somewhere. Ba, 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 ba. I guess I just initialize it here and then it fires off later, setting it for the first time. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. False. Okay, we kill ourselves. It dies, and then I press enter, and I still don't see it. So let's put a. Well, this is the. Where do I need to throw? I'm not putting this in the right spot, I think. This is in the create. Should I do it during my stepping? This is like, I shouldn't throw it in create because it's like an instance. Step, add event, create, draw, mouse, key down, gesture, collision, other. Asynchronous, social Steam, system, no. Because you don't really put anything in terms of the room. What are we doing for this? When does that happen? message to player. When am I doing that? On the actual object? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm getting rid of it if I collide with the key. But where am I doing that? Oops. Message. No. Oh, it's on the door. No. Yeah, it should be on the door, but it's not. Oh, no, it's on the end of level. Or not. The fuck? It's gotta be on the player. Oh, and then it's here. And then that's the mess. That destroys the mess. Oh, okay, so if you don't have the key, then that. Okay, so. So those are triggered by collisions. This is triggered by going. I need something that's like a consistent, or just something to look for. If I. This is fine that I'm creating this global variable as false, but then I need something that's always listening for this key press. I guess it's part of, I can make it part of the step. I think that should be fine. Let's see. No, still nothing. Like, I'm curious if we're ever still listening. Oh, is it outside room? Show instance, create layer, text int. I'm not like calling the, like I'm not ending the service. Let's see. I'm gonna try something. Oh, did we ever suggest what key enter was? Yeah, we never threw that in there, so that's probably one thing. Where did we put that? There. No, it doesn't, I don't love how I can't double click it and grab the line. It pisses me off. Step, throw it up there. We're gonna do keyboard check, not keyboard check pressed. And then we're gonna and then I'm gonna do if Enter. Okay. Okay, so it was just because I never had that variable. So now it says sees the getting to enter press. Cool. Let's close that. What was our logic? I don't remember. Step if and get rid of that. Then now how do we put our player back? It didn't seem to happen. Well, if we're assigning trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'd assume that we would just put us back to oh, do we have to set it to XY? Yeah, I think so. Because we're manipulating that whenever we move with just X and Y. Let's see, Y. Because we're establishing X and Y here. Oops. As what we just set it to start. I don't see why we can't use this. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. And now we gotta figure out some way, if we run out of lives, that it's a game over. And if it's a game over, we throw the character or the object back to level 1. Where can I do that? Where was I doing? So lives and step is the only thing that I know that's consistent so far, but I don't know if I love it being within this like class. But whatever, I guess. Because then we could just do something like if lives equals 0, or like should we do it less than 0? No, it's fine. If live equals 0, then oops, equals 0, then what it's draw. That's a room. No, step. This. Message to player. Copy that. Duplicate. Oops. Game over. Oops. Game over. Message. That's a draw. It says iced. Just like fucking the Godfather game. Put that up there. But we'll throw that somewhere else so it's not. Let us do create and do lives of 1 because I'm not about to fucking kill myself 6 times. Oh, well, it worked, but it's supposed to say ice, so I didn't save maybe? Game over message. Message to player. Oh, did I not fix? I don't think I fixed this. I need to do step. Yeah, that's why. Oops. Game over. Message. And then and then what? How do? Oh, and then we gotta figure. I know it works. So now we gotta figure out how to set us back to the first level. And I think I have some already going logic with this and hitting this, but I gotta remember how I did it, or how somebody taught me to do it. Take target X and Y, target X and place on character X. Take target Y and place on character Y. Room go to. Other target room. And then what was that justified by? Other from the door variable. From the this? No, it's in here. From this. Other is other instance destroy. Can I just have it do room 1? Let me see. Step room go to. Wait, what was it? What was the context? Oops. Let me see. Room go to game maker. The index of the room. Okay, so I'd assume that I can just do. And oh, it's gonna be all fucked up though, because this is the first room. I'll just see if I can make it get an idea of it working by setting it to 1. Okay, well, so is this room 1? I mean, and it didn't even give me a second. I didn't press start, enter. What did I'm not paying attention, I guess. You know of All Gas, No Brakes? Is that, Anthony Bourdain? Isn't that his show? No, what is that? All Gas, No Brakes? Or are you talking about The Expression? Wasn't it a TV show? Oh, whoa. Yeah. I was just watching him interview the guy, the shaman, Antifa shaman or whatever the fuck. My mind was being blown by all the shit the guy was saying from prison. Is that what you mean? I was like, this is too much. I had it actually on today while I was trying to work, and I had to pause it and go for a walk because it was just too much. Oh my, I was like, I only got halfway. I was like, this is just too much to like take in. No, I know. I didn't take a lot of it for like to truth, but it was just like I can't even follow what you're saying, even if there's like, you know how I guess I try to listen to people and I try to appreciate what somebody's saying regardless if what they're saying is a bunch of horseshit. Regardless if, you know, they're really just going beyond recognition and most of it is just some sort of theory or some sort of yeah, I guess conspiracy theory. But goddamn, could I not, like, he sounded so intelligent as if it was all true and knowledge we all had. It was I think that was the part that was blowing my mind, is just like how accurate it all sounded. So it somewhat sounded as though it could happen, it could be possible. How they all, I got to the point where he was basically saying that our governing body basically wants us to be like China so we could just be this power horse, this like giant force of people who shut up and just work, which is so odd. Like, why? Our government is basically just a bunch of rich people who want to fuck off and get into really corrupt shit. Why would they want us to just shut up and work all the time? Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. I listened to the Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. It's Shane Gillis, who's a comedian, and Matt McCusker, I think McCusker, I forget what his last name is. And they talk a lot about that shit, so I don't really dive too much into it to believe most of it, because they're talking about like not wearing masks and how the virus is a farce and all of this. They're just trying to control us, and I don't believe that. I listen to a lot of podcasters because I like the way they vibe and the way they ad-lib, because I've always wanted to have a friend to just sit behind a mic and just shoot the shit. So since I don't have friends, I just listen to everybody else have friends. But they're kind of in that conspiracy theory realm too. Oh, so no, this is gonna work because we don't want to press enter. We just want to shoot them off to like start over again. Right? Okay, cool. I don't know why the whole window shifted, but and I'm also not. Oh, that was another thing, is my collision is weird because I'm like forever, as I'm moving, I'm rotating, but while I rotate, I kind of like rotate up the wall. So I kind of left it as is because you could just do this if you really wanted to. Oh, no, I broke it. Oops. Yeah, look at that. I have some broken collision. I didn't really care too much. I just wanted to get like a basis of this game, of the software. I can't listen to podcasts when I work. It helps me work. It's like it like stabilizes my brain because if I don't listen to it, I start to freak. I start to think of my own problems instead of other people's problems, and then I start to want to get up and leave. I'm like, I can't sit here. I gotta go do something. I can't. I'm going insane. Not insane. I don't know. I just feel so lonely and like, I know it's like super early in that. It's just like I don't know. I just like I'm like I want to go outside. I want to go do. I want to go see the world. I want to go do other things. And I just think about getting up and not doing what I'm supposed to be doing for work. So podcasts at least help me like kind of mute my world, if that makes sense. Oh, I think oh, it's probably because I fucked this up. Okay, let's try this. I don't know, it's very, yeah, it's probably different for most people, but music just doesn't cut it for me anymore. I guess like if I'm like really hopped up in coffee, it does. But I just like I get so discouraged with Spotify. I'm like, God damn it, I hate all this music. And then I think about how I hate the music, and then I think about not listening to something else. I think the language part of my brain can't handle programming, problem solving, and paying attention to so I'm not paying attention to the podcast. It's like it's just it's it's like I don't know. It's like working in a coffee shop and having people around you and being more productive. It's like just it's feeling like there's other people and things are going fine and you don't have to worry about society around you. Do I not have a... What's going on with this? Oh, is it because this is too far away? Yeah, this is too far away. I'm not hitting it. So I listen... Yeah, everything is super passively. I don't actually listen to it majority of the time. And like a lot of the podcasts are video, but I don't really watch what they're doing or talking, saying or moving or whatever. I don't need to watch them. I know I could be like listening on Spotify, but YouTube, I'm kind of an addict to YouTube. The fuck? Why am I not hitting it? Text does not exist. Oh, something broke for that. Object player create 0 line 1 0. Okay. Did it bring me to it? Is this it? Oh. Instant create layer, text, object lives. What doesn't exist? Text does not exist. Text does not exist. Oh, is it room... Do I not have it in room 3? I'm spooning my cat right now. I want a dog. I just see people with dogs, and I'm like, maybe I won't feel so alone if I had some sort of companion. Text. Yeah, I don't have text. That's fucking why. Add. What is it? Rename layer. Text. I have something for it when it's here. No, it's just it's just a property. Close. Let's try that again, shall we? A lot of this is kind of cathartic because it's like when I started this a long time ago, I started it, I think, before Cubics. So already it says kind of a lot that I was able to do some of this. A lot of it was just watching YouTube videos and kind of ripping exactly what it was, but I added a lot of comments, as I can kind of go back and show you. But it's just kind of a fun project that, at least now, after being with Cubics, or I guess I shouldn't say the name, but being at a job for a while, and having a lot of practice, coming back to like a project is nice to have that feeling. The feeling that you're always kind of like adding to your experiences and getting better at something. Like to be able to debug and be like, well, what the fuck, instead of like, because I always see people in Reddit, and there's nothing against them. I just know that. Oh, I didn't see the game over. Oh, did I? Is it not in this map? No, it's not. It's not deducting the lives for some reason. What was I saying? I was kind of pointing out two things that when I first got into this, like if we look at step, I added like a ton of comments to, like this is basically comments, like I even put like the timestamp of the YouTube video to try and, like, if I ever come back to it, I'll have reference. And here's the actual YouTube video for jumping, and you know, he starts talking about it at 29 minutes in. But I don't know, it's just nice to be able to come back to something and keep chugging away at it. Oops. And I gotta be careful when I talk to you, Richie, about saying personal things. I already said something twice that I shouldn't have. Yeah, that's really what it is that, like, because I started this and I haven't had a lot of time with it, and I always get kind of discouraged. Oh, that was the point I was making. I always see people in Reddit, and not knocking them, but they're always asking very seemingly obvious questions that have obvious answers, but they're new, so it's kind of interesting to see their perspective and to look back at that. Because like one person's like, when do you know when you should finally compile your project, or like finally call your project done? Or it's like, that's up to you, you know. That's can you do more with it? There's always something you can improve on it. You know, there's always something to be done. So it's just interesting to get to see other people's perspective of like things you wouldn't find as important. And I think the pressure and the anxiety from those people come from the fact that there's this whole mass exodus of fucking people quitting jobs, and I don't know if like now people are starting to think of the whole, you know how there was that period, I don't know, like a couple months ago, maybe 2 years, like 2 years to like a couple months ago, I forget when, but people were like, why don't you just start coding? And that was like the thing. Wasn't that something that, wasn't that phrase banned for a while or discouraged or whatever to tell someone to start coding? But I feel like a lot of people are getting into recognizing that there's more than just doing shit jobs. But it's so odd to me because there's so many things like I don't think you were there, but I brought it up to John. It was one of our topics of the stream. I brought up the fact that Elon Musk thinks that we don't have enough people on Earth, and he thinks that that's more of a pandemic than anything, is that we don't have enough people, and that if we don't have more people, you know, that we're going to be in big trouble. And it pretty much to me contradicts the fact that like, sure, you have more people, but it doesn't mean that they're, you know, gonna be more brilliant or more helpful to society or solve the world's problems just because there's more of them. And if anything, they use more resources. So it's kind of, for somebody like him in his position to say that is very interesting. That it doesn't seem thought out. It seems like he smoked a bowl one day, you came to some sort of fucking high moment, and it's like, oh fuck, you know what the problem is? We need more fucking people on this earth. So I just find it odd that he would suggest that, but no, I know that too. Or more people to go to Mars. And so that being said, the whole thing now, I was just watching Mike Judge? No, Mike Rowe of Dirty. Mike Judge is the writer of King of the Hill. Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs. He was being interviewed on like CNN or something, because this whole movement of people quitting their jobs and shit. And no, I think it was Fox, because sometimes I watch Fox just to understand like what is their perspective and how fucked up it is. And the anchor was like, so how do you feel about this? I think it's kind of a revelation and something, you know, pretty great. It's like, do you understand that if somebody's not the garbage man, no one's gonna be the garbage man? We need somebody to take garbage. There's nothing wrong with the job of taking garbage away. In fact, it's actually kind of mind-bending how these garbage truck drivers are able to go down city streets. But it's just, I don't know, it's so odd that we're debating that it's not living wage. Like, I understand living wage and I understand not being appreciated at work, but I don't understand the whole I'm just gonna quit my job and not and these jobs are not important, or they shouldn't exist because they're not because I completely understand livable wages. I understand that should change, but I still don't. I really don't understand people just saying that, like in the media, or people who don't work the job saying that those jobs shouldn't exist. It's like, then how are things gonna get done? It just doesn't, you know. No job is more important than any other in a society. Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Is like somebody who fucking, you know, works in a sewer treating water, or works in a sewage plant treating water to you know, not get us sick, and understanding, or I guess, you know, there are many people who work in a sewage plant and not just one person actually like deals with the water. There's like chemists and people understand the chemistry behind what's, you know, to treat water. But it's so odd that people are just discouraging those kind of jobs as not something to strive for. I think the problem is more that they should be paid something, that the ratio of, you know, living is outweighing how much they're getting paid. So something's got to change. Either shit has to be less expensive, and or I mean renting has to be, you know, fucking sought out, and corruption in terms of people buying and renting out places that have no means of doing so, and that have no we need universal basic income. That, and I think the bigger problem is the fact that we're renting from people who have no business offering resources for us to live in, that don't want to take care of them and don't want to make it affordable. Then people can work the job they want. Work any job they want. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. It stresses me out because it's like people just, I don't know. It was like the whole idea about wiping education expenses. It just doesn't make any sense. You know? It's just so silly. But who knows? Sorry, I was trying to fix this. Server settings, rules, admin. Okay. Where were we? We went on a tangent. It's almost 11 o'clock. Oh, if you're still there, Richie, I probably won't be making game night tomorrow. I don't know if you're even going. At 5, I have the booster at 5. Oh, that's where we were. We were not seeing in room 3 anything to do with the we weren't seeing anything to do with the game over. It wasn't oh, did I accidentally put, let me see. I might have put it when we were testing. Step if lives equals, no, it's just if lives equals 0. But what about what's decreasing the lives? Outside of room, if, oh, okay, yeah. We just gotta throw this outside of this. That's what it is. There we go. So yeah, I needed to get that done because if I go and see this truck and everything, I know people are getting sick anyway, even with the booster, but they're all, I don't know who to believe anymore, but you know, there's a lot of some of the media is saying like, oh, maybe it's good to get sick because then you build an immunity for it, which makes sense. It's just that like I'm not gonna like I read it. I briefly skimmed an article. I'm glad that I rephrased that because I definitely didn't read the whole thing. Where like I guess like this group of 20 somethings had like a high moment. They're like, oh, wouldn't it be smart to just get sick? I don't even see the game over. That's how quickly this works. Is there a wait, maybe? Or maybe like don't do it until you press enter or something. Let me see. I forget what I did. But the group of 20 somethings here, something's like had a party, a New Year's party purposely without masks, and like they were vaccinated, but they did it on purpose to possibly get sick, just so they could build immunity. It's like I understand this feeling of like you're eventually gonna catch it, but you don't have to go out and purposely get the virus. It doesn't make any sense. Oops, sorry. If lives that is there like a oh okay if there and then I'll put it in the message. Okay, and then message, no, game over message. Press enter to start over. When I was in college, I watched somebody on my floor named Joe. I won't say his last name, but he was making a tower defense game, and I was so... Oops. There you go. -1. Press enter to start over. Oh, I'm like out of bounds out here. How come it... Like see how I'm like... How? What's making me like I must have fucked something up. If then go to 0, go to room 0. If lives equals 0. Oh, should I increment? Oh, and then I should probably increment the lives. Or put it back to 6. Or just 1 for the example. But I was like, I don't know, that was weird. I guess I gotta understand the context of what's going on. It wasn't, you'd think it would bring me back to the room. That, because it was doing it fine before I did the, make sure I did the key press. But yeah, but I was always super jealous that Joe was programming a game. Okay. I don't know, I feel like I hit a collision that I wasn't supposed to. That's why that happened the way it did. And the other thing I'm trying to prep myself is to get into the groove to be able to do a game jam, because I feel like that's the best way to learn, is where you're pushed against time. You're pushed to feel like you have to work faster and harder, and it's like work. So I feel like that'd be the best way to learn how to game dev. And there you go, there's level 3, and I have no, like, what should I do next? Which the first room was to show you to use a key. I was just trying to like do a room per like thing that I could learn. Second thing was programming a double jump. Third thing, Moon is doing a 10K game jam. What's the K? $10K. 10K game jam. What does that mean though? Like the winner gets $10,000? That's a lot of money to win. Yeah, I just want to do a game jam for fun. Just to get the practice. Because if I don't know, it's one of those, it's like anything. He's giving 5K to his favorite. Is that favorite charity? And chat chooses the other winner. What's to his I'm guessing favorite charity? Giving 5K to his favorite something. What are you saying? Oh, favorite game. Okay. Oh, he's hosting a he's hosting a game. No, is he? He's hosting a game jam for people to submit their own stuff, and then he's giving 5K to the game that he thinks is his favorite, and then he's allowing the chat to choose the other 5K. Oh, this is Moon. I started out, for some reason, I read Moon, but for some reason in my head I was thinking of Purtle. And I'm like, this guy from Worcester, this small streamer from Worcester has this much leverage. But then I'm like, oh, you said Moon. Okay, now I get it a lot. I understand a lot more clearly what you're saying based on No, it wasn't you, it was me. I was just for some reason in my head thinking of Purtle. And then contextually I'm like, I don't really if I was thinking Moon in my head, I probably would have followed along better. The category is waiting, like waiting a restaurant, or waiting as in like not going and waiting. Oh, he hasn't announced the category. That'd be cool. Yeah, I know another person who does that is kind of game jams. I don't think he offers up any money. I don't know if you know Mark Brown. He's out of England, and he had a YouTube series where he would talk about game mechanics and why games work, and you know, kind of took that success and popularity in YouTube and started making game jams out of the people who followed him. I thought that was kind of cool. Should I have a moving platform now? Is that what I think that's what I should do, right? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it tonight. I have an Uncle Mark Brown. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that your last name was Brown because it's so common. Moving platform. Oops. I don't want to watch videos though. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. Blah 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 blah. Player script. There's like 100 Richard Browns in my current state, of course. Live free or die. The problem of game makers, everything's on video. It's helpful, but I also don't want to watch video. I'd rather read. It's probably very uncommon for somebody to say that. It was easier for me to like to talk about it, or to read it and like get the syntax than it is for me to watch someone type while fucking watching him. And a lot of these people don't use the game maker. Oh, they do. He does. Probably just some while loop. So he uses a variable called wait time. Is this like platform movement starts here? Oops. I can't tell if it's if this is a lot of programming for the character or for the platform. Yeah, I'll have to watch this video. I don't know if I have it in me to do it tonight. But I hope to do this more often. I hope to stream at least, I don't know, maybe once a night. Working on games, playing video games, having a wonderful time being alone. I don't know. What else am I doing with my life, right? Am I right? So yeah, I guess I'll find someone to raid. And I have lurkers. So what do you think? Should I start using a webcam? I was gonna start, but I don't know when. I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of balls. I'm too nervous about it. I said I figured that I'd start with the new year and start using a webcam. we're gonna go raid one of Brickster who's playing nothing at all. Last level on hunt. I think it would be good, but it's not necessary all the time. Yeah, we'll see. Because it would be kind of fun to have one with John and then have a double webcam and get that kind of interest. Commercial. I fucking hate Best Buy. Sorry, I guess that's out of context. There's a commercial. I'm trying to see what one of Brickster's up to, and he just started, and I had to watch a commercial for Best Buy, and I was just reflecting on the fact that I fucking hate Best Buy. You don't think that I should have a webcam on this one? Just me in a little corner being like, hello! I could, I guess I understand what you're saying. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. I still have to get into the mode of even using a webcam, because right now I'm in my underwear, so obviously that wouldn't fly. And I gotta figure out how to like not sit like a fucking weirdo when I stream. I always have a leg up on the competition. I almost want to raid one of Brickster while he's in his like starting screen, so I can just be like goodbye and not say anything and not have him notice it and just hide from the world. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm done. I'm tired. Hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't stream tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I definitely want to figure out what I'm doing with that truck. My life is not going anywhere. And I'm not okay with it. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.